Hello everyone, my name is Caesar from Wirestream. Today we are here in the LA area, specifically in Santa Monica area, and we're going to be installing a new Unifi system with cameras, access control, and a Dream Machine Special Edition. And the reason why we're doing it with a Special Edition is because that way everything gets connected into the system directly. And we're only doing 3 cameras in the access control, so that way everything will be managed directly from the system. We're going to put in a hard drive, and then we're going to get everything connected. Um, Here, it's we're not doing the building itself, but we are doing a office. A new office is being moved inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the tools. The guys are already working in there, and I'm going to go take a quick footage of that. Now, it's not every day we come to the LA area, but it's always really nice to see, the back view of the city. So let's get up there and see what they got going so far. This video is divided in 2 parts. One will be the whole installation, but at the end you can continue watching to see the full details of everything that we did. And here we have Luis and Francisco. All tools are laid down. Luis, how are you? Francisco, how are you? Excellent. Here we have our internet connection that we're going to be using, and our Dream Machine will go up there with the access control. Let's go take a look at the access controls so that way you guys can see what we're going to install. Alright, so here we have our access control, the G2. Here's our controller where we're going to connect everything. In this case we have a Unifi Strike also that we're going to be installing, and we have the fobs there, the hard drive that we need for this project, and again, this is the Dream Machine Special Edition, and 3 cameras. Let me show you where we're gonna put the Unifi, the G2 plus the Strike. Alright guys, so we are here on the 3rd floor. We're about to go in the unit and see how the guys are doing. Alright, so here we are on the 3rd. Alright, so we got Francisco's pulling cables already, and our tools here. We're gonna have a reader right here on the inside to log who comes in and out, our Strike, and our reader externally. So we're gonna get the rest of the equipment so we can get started. Alright, here we are on the other side. Let's do a quick run of what we have installed so far. We got our cameras right here, camera there, and we have our configuration right there. And we have it. Alright, so on this section you're going to see Francisco cutting out the metal plate here so we can install the Unifi Strike. The Strike comes with a design plate or a guide plate that's telling us where we need to cut. So that way it makes it easier for us to cut with the multi-tool here. Here we already have the reader installed on the inside, so we're just ready to do the other portions right here. This is again a 12-volt Strike, so this will be easily connected to the controller that we have on the inside. Alright, so here we have Luis completing the access control here. Alright guys, this is Caesar from Wirestream. This is, we're coming from LA here. Here's Francisco, Luis, and we're pretty excited because we just finished a job here. And let me go ahead and show you guys what we completed over here, which, let me start with the G2 reader. Alright, so here's the G2 reader. This one has a Strike on the inside. This is to protect somebody from pulling the lever on the inside, which this ones are always a good idea. Here's the G2 itself installed already, and yeah, let me show you a little bit of the inside work. And here is the strike already completed, and on this one we did an exit reader on this door, security camera there, and more security cameras over there to cover this area. Let's go ahead and let's go take a look at the server room so you guys can see what that ended up looking like. Alright, so here's the rack with everything that we did. Right here, let me turn the camera. So there is the Dream Machine SE with Ethernet ports. The controller is right on the bottom of the rack because there is more cabling that needs to be completed, and the wood panel on the back so everything can be mounted there. Alright, so that's it for this project. If you guys need any assistance deploying any Unifi security cameras or just any type of security system, access control, you know, we can work with you guys, whether it's Unifi or another type of systems. Alright, till next time, and thank you very much for watching. Alright guys, so here we have the G5 turret. Let's open one up really quick so that way Francisco can start installing. And I'm gonna pull it like this. This opens up again. That just fell down. And we have the cover for the camera. I'm not gonna take that down. And this is what you use to put the camera on the ceiling or wherever you're gonna put it. This goes on top of the tile, so that way the camera can be securely mounted like this. So this is gonna go like this. Just pretend this is the tile. This will go like that, so it will be secure. Then what we do, we're gonna fish this through. Oh, without that, we're gonna fish this through, and then we're gonna tie it down. In this case, what you're gonna end up turning is the portion of the camera. Now, what we have noticed in many instances is that this portion right here pops out. It isn't gripped properly. So if this camera is outside, it's I would say it doesn't feel as secure as some of the other cameras that we do, because this thing is just doesn't grip like it's supposed to. All right, so here we have Francisco installing one of the cameras already, and Luis over there, he's running the wires for the access control. And as I was mentioning to you guys, what we do in our case, we actually take down the tile from here, so it's much easier if we take down the tile and then install the camera here at the bottom. But you will see that Francisco is turning the camera, and the camera doesn't easily turn in onto this portion right there that holds it together. That's something that I wanted to note, that other cameras are much easier to install, or not so much to install, but just to get them on there. It's been an issue that we've been having since we started buying them. All right, so right now I'm going to go ahead and show you what comes inside the G2 starter kit, which is very quickly because we have opened many of the starter kits before. So starting with the G2, then the reader. In our case, we're going to have one on the outside and one on the inside, 2 Ethernet cables, and this comes with 2 fobs, one here, one there, and the controller itself and the mounting bracket. For this project, we're not going to mount everything because well, we're going to mount this plus the cameras, but the rest is going to go on the rack because they still got to install a plywood on the wall where some other stuff will be mounted on there. Moving on to the electric strike right here, and this is from Ubiquiti. This is directly packaged from them, and let's take a look what they have here. It seems like they have the images that way we can cut on the door. That's what it seems like this is for. So that means we will know where to cut, which is good because sometimes we have to measure many times. This, I'm assuming, is to support the strike on falling. You get your strike itself right here. Actually, this is bigger than the picture itself. And this is a 12 volts, 4 amps. Actually, I take that back. It's 0.4 milliamps. I take that back. Which, if it's milliamps, that means this will be able to be connected to this system. Forget what I said. Moving on. We have a plate guard here for the door to protect it, and that's it. Let's pack this one back up so that way Francisco or Luis can install it. This is a hard drive that comes directly from Ubiquiti. This is an 8 terabyte. This will give them the ability to record for a long time. I'm not going to open this one up because I'm going to go ahead and install the Dream Machine. Let me open up the Dream Machine though so you guys can see what's over here. We're going to go ahead and open this one up. These are the brackets and the power. I'll show you what's inside here really quick. This is our screws, the ears that we're gonna need to mount it on the rack. This is the Dream Machine Special Edition, which has PoE ports. Like that. Again, you will see this is where we're going to install our hard drive and our PoE ports that will power up everything that we're doing here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and install the hard drive, which I have here. Open this one up. And this is well packaged. Has a rip entrance right here. By the way, so you guys know, we are fully live with me doing this on the job site and the guys actually doing the install. So there is really no breaks. We are actually doing this for a client on their offices. The offices right now are not fully built yet, so that's why we're able to record here before they bring everybody in. So here's the hard drive. We're gonna place it where this is facing back, and you will see this lever right here that helps us put in the hard drive, or that keeps the hard drive in place. Try that one more time. Alright, we push it in and it locks into place. And now we're going to push it in here. And that will also lock into place. Let's go ahead and power it up. This you will see on the bottom here that it's covered. When we put in the power, like that. This clips in and it doesn't allow the power to come out. Before I start powering up everything, let me go ahead and show you what comes in the 10 pack of fobs right here. So let me go ahead and open this up. I like the feeling of when things are brand new and to revise how they come packaged. So there you will see each fob comes in on the side here of the box. I'm not going to take them out. I'm going to let the customer do that. But essentially, you pull it out and save it. This is also well packaged. Let me go ahead and put a cable together that will reach the internet so that way I can place everything in here. All right, so just a quick distraction here. We have Luis pulling down the cables from the ceiling, and cables are down. The cables are down here for the straight, and on this side now we're gonna cross the cables. We have two internet cables right here, and power. Dream machine connected, hard drive connected. The controller is connected. I'm going to go ahead and work on the configuration now. So we're here at the rack now, and we're about to do the cables that are going to be feeding the camera at the patch panel. So we're going to be using the last ports over here, and we're going to be using this patch panel right here on the bottom, using the TrendNet punch down tool. All right, so we're going to be doing the patch panel here, which is using again the TrendNet. So what I do, I strip the cable. Usually we start from this side, so this cable's not in the way, and then we put a zip tie whether on this side or that side. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the two cables that go together, which are this two right here, and we kind of set them into place. Now if we were starting from the beginning here, this will be mounted right here on the wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the orange pair. We are going to align it right there, and then we're going to use our punch to cut the cables. And then we're going to do the brown pair, and essentially repeating the same process. And now we come on to the other side, and we're going to start with the green. And in this case, we're going to move this out of the way. And there's our green pair being inserted. We got our blue wire here, which is the last wire. We insert it there and punch it, and that's it. Now we got two wires already configured, and again we're following this section right here. So after punching the cables, we are now ready here at the desk with everything configured. Now what we're going to do next is bring it to the rack and start connecting everything at the main unit.
The sequence of videos might not be all there because we were using two different devices to record, but hopefully you'll be able to follow everything.